Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about mobile gaming. And the reason why I want to talk about mobile gaming is because I've been seeing a lot of prestige games on mobile. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but even though I'm on the go or whatever and stuff like that, when I play video games, if it's not on a console, I don't really want to play it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we're starting to see where some mobile games start tying into story of other video games that are on console. And I think that's a problem. Don't get me wrong. I understand most of the mobile games are made in China and Japan because Japan and Chinese people, they play a lot of video games mobile. But you gotta kind of look at your entire audience. A lot of us, especially in the United States, we are on the go, but a lot of us ain't on the go where we're pulling out our phones and playing our video games. Now, we have consoles like the DS and the Switch, which are portable stuff. That's great and all. You know, now if they have portable gaming consoles, sure, if we can get more of that, I think Sony should give the PlayStation Portable another shot, but release a lot of good games. Even though, you know, there were good games, a lot of them just weren't ported over here in America or in Europe for us to enjoy those games. That's why the damn console failed. But when I play a video game for story reasons, right? That's what I like. When I go home, I take a day or whatever time I get, and I like to sit down and play my video games. I don't like to be on the go. I don't want to be on my phone playing a video game. I use my phone for everything else but playing video games. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of find it frustrating when you have a video game that comes out on mobile and then it ties into the overall game. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Kingdom Hearts 3 happened, right? And if you guys know about Kingdom Hearts 3, you would know that Kingdom Hearts 3 is the combination of all of the video games all the way up until now. So you have Kingdom Hearts on PlayStation 2. Then you have Chain of Memories, which is on Game Boy Advance. Then you have Kingdom Hearts 2 on PlayStation 2. Then after that you have 358 Days Over 2, which that was on Nintendo DS. Then you have Coded, which was on mobile. Then after that you have what's the darn thing? Birth by Sleep, a prequel, which was on a PlayStation Portable. Then after that you have Dream Drop Distance, which is on the Nintendo 3DS. Then you got Union Cross, Dark Road, and Cross Union, all on mobile devices. They all tie into the combination of the end of the Xehanort Saga, Dark Seeker Saga, Kingdom Hearts 3. So when they're talking about certain things, a lot of this stuff is tied to other console games. I mean, other games that are not on console. Because a lot of people, I definitely remember with Kingdom Hearts 3, where a lot of people were confused about why a lot of stuff was happening in Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, the reason why a lot of stuff was happening in Kingdom Hearts 3 was because, you know, in the mobile games, especially in the mobile games, a lot of things were happening in the mobile games. A lot of us don't play mobile because a lot of us aren't mobile players. Yes, we will play to the DS, we will play to the 3DS, and we will play the PlayStation Portable. But we won't play the mobile. I'm not saying that people don't. What I'm saying is a lot of people are unfamiliarized or just plain, you know, don't even know about, you know, mobile. Because I didn't even really know about the Kingdom Hearts mobile games, really. Even though I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, I just was like, oh, okay, it's just like Coded. I didn't think it was going to have any story reasoning to it. You know, like I didn't know Coded had story reasoning to it until they released the collection and then it was released on DS. And that's what I'm saying. At least if you're going to have mobile games, and and this is just a Kingdom Hearts problem. This is just games in general that have mobile games. So like if you're gonna have a mobile game that has a lot of lore or story in it, then you need to kind of release it on a console. You need to put it on PC. You need to put it on PlayStation, Xbox One, Nintendo 3DS. Switch, whatever you need to do, but it needs to be on a console, because it is getting kind of frustrating to keep running into this same thing where, oh look, we have these games but we can't play them because it's on mobile, or people don't have that kind of time to wait until you update. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do a mobile game like that, and you're going to make it a story, and you're going to tie it into the main overall story, it needs to be updated. The story needs to already be available for me to play, because that's what I play a game for story. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of weird when you have this entire thing where you have people kind of like confused on what's going on in the game because you're tying things to a mobile game. Remember, just because it's popular over in Japan and China, it's not something that everyone else around the world is used to. A lot of people are used to playing their video games on consoles, and I'm not saying that mobile is a bad thing. You should still do mobile. But what I'm saying is you also need to, look and be like, okay, we got this mobile game. Now we got 3 years. I would say I give a mobile game 3 years. And then after that, you need to start releasing that game on console. Because you just can't keep putting important story lore into a mobile game that a lot of people still aren't comfortable with playing mobile, because it drains your battery already. Your phone's batteries are already terrible enough as it is. And now you're sitting up here saying like, oh yeah, here's this big old story reveal. And people are like, what the hell? Where did this shit come from? And it was like, oh, you have to play the mobile game. Why? You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm not saying that some games aren't great for mobile, because we know Pokemon Go and Pokemon Masters did well. And Marvel's Revolution, we get it. I get it. Those are some games that works. But what I'm saying is, when you have video games that are tied to lore in other video games or in other points of media, it is weird, and it's a slap to the audience face when the audience isn't familiar with that, and then they get confused and be like, what the hell? And then you think like, oh, maybe if we make a 60-minute movie and it's sort of explaining what happened in the events of the thing. Oh, okay, cool, great. Or it sucks that we have to go online to YouTube and then type in the mobile game and then get somebody who played the mobile game and broke it down and did a retrospect of it, so in order for us to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy how that works, and it shouldn't work like that. I just think that, when you're doing mobile games and they're tied to an overarching story that are also in the console games, think about your console players before you start just willy-nilly. And because if it's not going to be that important, don't add it to the mobile game. That's how I feel. Or at least let the mobile game do its own thing, so that way people aren't caught off guard when the video game comes out and then you're tying it to the mobile game. You're tying something from a mobile game to a story, and then it just feels like, did I miss something? Did I miss a video game? Because I'm a player who, I do try to collect all the consoles in order to play a video game. I've done it. If a video game is on multiple systems, I have done it. I have definitely done it. It's thanks to those games where they were on other consoles that I was just like, well, looks like I'm getting an Xbox, looks like I'm getting a DS, looks like I'm getting a 3DS, looks like I'm getting a PlayStation 4, looks like I'm getting a PSP, looks like I'm getting a PSP Vita. Yeah, that's right. I had a PSP and a PSP Vita. Just saying. So it's just kind of one of those kind of things. I'm just saying, I just think that let's try to streamline the mobile games, or at least don't let them be a story focused thing where I can, if you're going to do it where I can still miss that game and not miss shit in the main storyline. You get what I'm saying? Don't tie it into where, oh shit, I'm missing so much, because people don't like to be caught off guard like that. And it's not fair that you put something on there, didn't really promote it, because let's be honest, a lot of mobile games are not promoted. So if a lot of mobile games aren't promoted, then you're going to tie it into the overarching story of a main console game. It makes y'all look foolishness when most of us was like, what mobile game? You know? Or when a character comes from another damn game that you ain't never heard of, you like, wait, what? This game had a spinoff on mobile? Since when? You get what I'm saying? So let's try not to do that. You know what I mean? Not that I'm not saying mobile games aren't great. I'm just saying not everyone's for it. And I don't punish the console players for not playing mobile. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.